Well, security analysts who have been observing developments have expressed surprise at the move. Dr. Ishmael Norman is currently the president and CEO of the Institute for Security, Disaster and Emergency Studies.
This is normally the practice, except if by the time the person returns to his primary employer, the position has been occupied by somebody else. Then a new position or alternate position will be found for that individual. So what is happening is actually quite normal within any organization, whether it's a military organization or civilian organization. We are all very anxious. We don't want to give the Lieutenant Colonel the opportunity to due process, which every Ghanaian is entitled to. Yes, he was a military officer. Yes, national security had done its own internal investigation and concluded that maybe he erred, and therefore he should go back to his primary organization. But that organization cannot just rely upon what national security did. They have to give the gentleman the opportunity to also interrogate his accusers. They have to do investigation to ensure that what national security has done is consistent with the narrative and what the defenses or mitigating circumstances of the Lieutenant Colonel. So I think we are too anxious. We want to know what's going to happen tomorrow, but nobody can do that until we go through the process. And due process is part of our constitutional values. So allow that gentleman to experience his day in court or investigation so that he can defend himself. And if he's found guilty, he will be punished. I was surprised with the fact that Ghanaians were not willing, many Ghanaians were not willing to accept the conclusion of the National Security Minister, the investigation they conducted, even in questioning the integrity of the investigation. That's what surprised me. But going back to his primary employer and being assigned his previous work, it doesn't surprise me one bit, because that is the normal protocol.